Well, what can we say? We just stumbled into a conspiracy that we long have suspected but never been confirmed. As things really take a turn for the worst in the well team. But still, for a moment there, we only saw awesome. In this moment of glory, the great, well, not the, well, I was gonna say great, but Noelle proclaims herself as Noelle Silver of Black Bull, and Veto immediately recognizes that name as the same name of the Silver Nobles. Immediately cursing her, she gathers enough mana and actually creates a new magic, a water sea god magic, so to speak. That magic is, and it creates a magic sea god that even the priests and the other people of the city mentions. And it blasts right through Veto, who, well, let's just say he loses a limb. Now that is something we call awesome. She did indeed surpass the limits, way beyond anything of the other we thought about it. And the fact that everybody says that she is like the water sea god incarnate. Water sea makes me once again hinting that maybe Noelle will get something after this arc. But the arc, the chapter ends in a very full moment of despair. As Veto is badly wounded from that attack. I mean, his right, or what? No, wait, is it the left arm? Either way, one of his torsos has a complete hole for him. As he almost passes out from the pain, he suddenly remembers something. And here is where the story takes a little bit of a I just don't know what I can make of this story type of turn. Because how do you say this? Suddenly Veto has a blink on how when Liched at the first time maybe recruited him or something, saying something like who you are is not what's wrong. What's wrong is not the Black Clover, is the Kingdom Clover. And then we see a wedding. Is that Liched marrying someone? It's also the fact that a voice keeps saying, remember who you really are. I'll leave my sister to you. Huh? What is going on here? And then we see the picture of the massacre. And I think we even see Veto's hand. I will kill you here. And suddenly something very strange happened. His forehead becomes a third eye. Therefore hinting about the voice. No, not the voice. The name of the third eye. Does that mean that every single one of the powerful members' third eye has a third eye? Because now suddenly it seems that Veto is no longer in control of himself. Or maybe he is in control of himself. He just has surrendered his humanity. Because he says, you pull me out in the end. Human. And his mana becomes even darker as he shows a new magic, monster magic, that actually remerges his limb. It turns out that actually no one can get back a limb, even with powerful healing magic. So does that mean Kirito has actually lost his limb? And of course Noelle gets freaked out by this, and who can blame her? This monster magic is extreme, but unfortunately she used too much mana. But all hope is not lost. The Terminator, albeit bloodied and a little bit weak, managed to cut that spell in half, therefore saving both himself and us and Noelle. Yeah, it's us there. As Yami smiles for that. We haven't given up yet. But Veto himself also smiles, saying from now on, it will be a living hell. So, yeah, I'm very glad Noelle actually managed to kick Veto's ass. But I did not expect that. What was that? I mean, there have always been some connections to the demons and the White Knight Eye. But there is no Wikipedia and information about these demons in the Black Clover manga. All there is apparently that they created the anti-magic, and also that this monster magic, the way Veto says this magic is actually, he calls it monster magic, but then he begins to speak in gibberish. And he has a third eye. Does that mean that everybody in the third eye, or everybody in the troops, have a third eye? Or does it mean something else? Was he possessed now, or did something awaken within him? Moreover, in that flashback, we saw Lich, I think it was Lich, wasn't it? Marrying someone? Was that Veto's sister? All in all, Lich's past may very well be filled with enormous amount of tragedy. It's then people begin to argue, does that give him the right to destroy everything around himself? That's the argue, isn't it? Those that are suffered wants to make others suffer as well. Still, if that gives him the right, I'm not so certain. What do you think? Will Asta and Noel team up and manage to save this day? Well, given how Veto is right now, I'm not so sure, but I hope so. Give me your thoughts if you have any.